Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Sorry, got a little too zoomed in and the dogs jerked me. Oh, he's up the tree. There he is. We are at Southside. As soon as we get out of the car, there is squirrels everywhere. They're all running around over here. Alright. Then I hear a woodpecker. I think he's out that way somewhere. Alrighty, we got the puppers. We're going to see how far we can get here in the amount of time we have, because it's already going for 10 o'clock. Because procrastination. And we have a slight breeze, 37 degrees. I didn't look at the Franz app here. Let's take a look. Well, according to this, we have 35 and 2. 38 and 3 is the new update. Alright. Gonna take a little bit of a park walk here, see if we see. And I do want to check out the whatchamacallit over there, the new building. Looks like they're getting pretty far with the outside now too. It's starting to look like the picture on the front. So in watching back the videos, I've been trying to make some adjustments with the highlights and the shadows and stuff. But I've overdone it. The TV is giving me a false sense of brightness, and I truly apologize. So I've cut it back today. I might actually cut it back more before I even edit this video. I'm sure yesterday's is extremely dark once it exports. It's in HDR, and I don't know how to turn that off on that TV. I think it auto turned it on. And I can't find the setting to turn it off because it's giving me like this, everything is super bright when it's apparently not. So I made corrections that I didn't need to make. So I gotta work on that. I do have my hand warmers with me because it is a little on the brisk side right now. Like I said, there is a slight breeze. But, really surprising. The Gear S3, I just put because I had to reset it. So I put a basic watch face on it that was already installed, turned off the always on display, and the watch that would barely get a day got over 2. So I'm like, okay, well, and yeah, it's nice to have a little extra tracking for my Samsung Health thing, and then it's working out. Alrighty, and I don't really miss having the Pixel with me, but for just giggles, I did throw in the Xperia Pro I in my pocket since it is fully charged. That's a little squirrel. They're all over the place. Lots of squirrels this morning. Kind of hoping we see the woodpecker. I hear him again. I've heard him twice. So we'll see. Lots of little birdies hanging out in the trees here. One really pretty one just flew, but well, this is not the first time this camera brand has been over here, or this model. Obviously, for this camera itself, seeing that it's brand freaking new. Yeah, it's it's bringing me back in the days. I remember trying the microphones and stuff, and it was, when I had it one direction, you couldn't hear me at all. I'm trying to hold you out far enough that you can actually see me. But obviously never did it with an ND filter. I'm not sure where I have that set at right now. It looks like it's okay. Yeah, it is. It's all the way down to 4. Which for this has been pretty good, I think. I think it's been helpful. I mean, I haven't put CPL filter back on it since I've thrown this one on. Holy shit. Don't fly away, little guy. Do not fly away. Come on, zoom in. He's a pretty bird. I think the light's hitting him the right way, too. Drip, 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 drip. Got a squirrel going underneath the fence. He's kind of changing where he's looking here. So he's got like the chest of a robin, but he looks blue. Okay, so when you're in film mode, photo and movie both take video. But at least I'm zoomed in, I should have a thumbnail. You little squirrel. You looked right at me. What you doing? Alright, we got the mics running now. A little bit of a breeze here. I was gonna put another mic like on the bag here, and I just haven't brought myself to do it yet. Now, that would be my other trick. That way I can see it and I can just hit record and whatnot, but I'm just a little on the edge of having another microphone out in the open like that. But I think I'm gonna have to end up doing that in the future. I don't remember the hell I was even gonna say with everything going on. That's a pretty bird though. I got him. I think I got a couple good pictures of him. I haven't heard the pileated woodpecker, or the woodpecker. I don't know that it was pileated, but it was pretty loud. They're really noisy. When they hit, you know that they're slamming into a tree really hard with their beak. So, yeah, I really wasn't planning on just pulling this camera out. So, but there's so much nature going on around here. Not having it out, it's kind of pointless. But we'll see. That's what it was. So when I was watching, I think it was David Manning's review on this camera, he was saying about polarized lenses and the screen. Screen protector is necessary. It helps you see it. No, it does not. Bought a screen protector and it most certainly just turns completely black. In fact, right now with the sun coming in my eyes, I can barely even see the screen at all. That is such a downside with these cameras. They just don't, the screen technology. Granted, this thing's like going on 6 years old. So it is what it is. Okay, so I have found a slight problem with using one microphone to do both. When I hit the record button, it some reason is turning on noise cancellation and it leaves it on for this camera. So I have hooked it to this one to the bag just to state whether or not that's actually what's happening, but it seems like every time I record a clip, it turns on noise cancellation, which I do not want. It screws up the audio big time. I was wondering why I was getting such really weird audio, and now I know, because that's been turning on. Then I had to completely relink it to this camera because it was all messed up. There's an airplane or something going over. I don't want to just keep pulling the Sony out. I don't want that to be, but that's going to be the problem. I mean, when I pull out the iPhone and record a clip, it's, fairly quick and painless. The Sony's a lot more cumbersome to do that with, but yet to get some of the nature shots. Anyhow, all right, we are walking along. Doggies are doing pretty good so far. Priya's not yanking me back too much. She did have to piddle, so she was trying to stop me to do that, which is understandable. And Mateo made his second boom boom of the morning. So far, we're not getting any serious leaves or anything yet. Obviously, it's still been a little bit too chilly. Yesterday was the first warm day. We got into the 70s. Now, for the next couple days, we're only supposed to get into the high 50s. So, right now, like I said, it's only like 38 degrees this morning. Hand warmers are becoming necessary here. Feels like it's been a hot minute since we've been over here again. It's nice not coming over all the time. There goes that bird again. Pretty sure that was the same kind. I haven't heard any more hammering of the woodpecker. Mark. Alright, I'm just curious to see if that's what's turning that on. Well, it's still just flashing Bluetooth. Somehow I'm hitting the wrong button somewhere along the line. Alright. Trying to mark the clips when I can. The thing it is, running this thing in 1080-60, the stabilization's slightly better. Obviously not the Action, the iPhone, or the Pocket, but image quality's got to be slightly superior, even in 1080-60 though. Alrighty, well, ran into one of my brother's old high school friends, Danny. He works down here. Haven't seen him, and he's like, it's been a long time since I've seen you walking down here. And we got chitter-chatting, so I know my brother still talks to him, but oh, that was a little bit of a stoppage that I didn't plan on, so it's now going for 11 o'clock. I don't have to really super rush, so we might be able to do the other part yet, but it's warmed up a teeny bit, so yeah, just yeah, catching up. It's been a hot minute. Alright, so I did do a test where I hit record, and I hope I wasn't recording all that, honestly. I think I hit stop. Could be wrong. I might have actually had a lot of that conversation on audio. Find out when I plug the damn thing in later. Ugh, guys, would you quit running around me? Oh, puppies. I'd be curious to see how the mic works hanging down on the outside. The wind has stopped though, so I don't think I really would need it with Sony right now, but now the sun is kind of in my eyes, so it doesn't help. And it seems like the birds have kind of calmed down a little bit here.